Hello, this reading is going to be for Capricorn. This is going to be from the 7th to the 14th. I was about to say, I didn't say February, because for when I do the reading, I try to say the day, like the date or whatever, February 7th through the 14th. I just said the 7th to the 14th. So I was going to say this to say, be mindful of people like leaving information out. It might not be anything drastic, but they're going to like leave some information. It's like fill in the blank. You might have to fill in the blank for some people or for some conversations that take place, because they're just going to skip over it, gloss over it. So what's the Capricorn? But this is for February, the 7th to the 14th. I'm going to let this stay there. I'm going to turn it over in a second. Capricorn. I'm feeling like, because I'm leaving it there. So you need to be mindful also. They're leaving things up, because I feel like somebody's scattered, or things may be scattered around. And with it being scattered around, I'm going to take these two. With it being scattered around, it may be hard to just say what's what at that time. So I don't feel like they're going to just be leaving things out purposely. It's just everything is everywhere. And this could be in your own life. So it's like they're not trying to do that. It's just that everything is everywhere. And so they're going to need you, like I'm hearing, pick up the pace. Like they're going to need you to be able to recognize like what they're trying to say without saying it. And Capricorn, you're good for that. So, I mean, if you don't know how... Oh, these was 3 cards. I wasn't aware of that. Ancient Power Mysteries. Temple of Lapis Lazuli, Goddess of the Ancient Skies, and Lady of the Stars, Priestess of Sirius. Eye of Horus is Awakening Divine Perception. Temple of Carnelian, Entering the Fierce Belly. And Ancient Power Mysteries here, the Rattle of Isis playing. And this one is a knot. This one is Knot of Isis, Energetic Stabilization. Yes, I feel like something is unstable. It's probably rocky, shaky. That's why they can't say everything, because, you know, when the building, I'm hearing like the building is shaking and crumbling, the words are going to be muffled. Like the words are probably going to be muffled, and it's probably going to be like, because everything is shaking, it's every other word you can hear. Things are shaking around somebody that's around you, so their explanation is not going to be clear, because it's just a rocky situation. So for the first part we're going to go to is Awakening Divine Perception, so we can see what's going on. That's the Eye of Horus, is being able to see. It's having spiritual sight, walk by faith and not by sight. So this is not allowing what you see to hinder you. And with this rocky situation, like this person could be trying to still move mountains, like have faith, even though they see all this stuff crumbling and going down around them. So be mindful. If they need your support, or if you need support, like you can tell somebody, like, yeah, this is the hacker. So this is like the person who is hacking or trying to steal information. I feel like there's nobody like watching this situation that's going on, and that's why it's rocky and it's shaky. Somebody is not tending to it, but at the same time, like I said, it's walk by faith and not by sight. It's probably telling you like, don't set your eyesight on it so much, and don't try to, like I said, you're gonna have to fill in the blank, but also keep up the pace. You ain't gonna have time to investigate like what this person telling you. Ooh, you're not gonna have time to, I was like, don't make me cry. I'm emotional, y'all, but you're not going to have time to investigate what this person is telling you. You're going to have to fill in the blank. You're going to have to walk by faith and not by sight. You ain't going to be able to like question them and see what's going on. But with the hacker card in reverse, I feel like this, you know, you're not going to be able to get as much information. You're going to have to fill in the blanks on this one, Capricorn. You're going to have to like, okay, you know, what's the easiest thing I can say? You know, noodles require water. You know, meat requires seasoning, so they ain't gonna tell you everything, but some stuff you just naturally know, Capricorn, and that's, you're gonna have to go. That's your best bet with this scenario. So what's for the stabilization, energetic stabilization? Something is being shaken up. riled up. And you know, like, if you're gonna travel and go somewhere, you know you need gas. This is a lot of cards, but y'all, we do have a tower. That's what I was expecting because it's shaking up. So, like I'm saying, man, I gotta take them because the tower, because I knew it was gonna come out. Yeah, the tower. Something is happening and it's just destroying everything around somebody. But listen, I feel like you got the Princess of Wands. It's like they're not gonna dance around the issue, but this is my dancer card, like somebody just dancing around the issue, but I feel like they cannot dance around this tower. But at the same time, with this tower happening, they can't really explain it to you. That's why I said you're gonna have to go with your best bet. You're gonna have to go by faith on this with Capricorn. But this is like hard work, fortune, the devil, and the Ace of Cups. So I feel like no matter how hard somebody was working, like I feel like they was probably enticed by the devil, or the devil was interfering with their hard work, because it's hard work going over into a new beginning, and then boom, here come the devil. Here come I'm hearing terrorists. Here come these terrorists messing with this person, affecting their emotional space. Now, this is full of emotional. This might cause you to get emotional. I feel like this is emotional because I was like, don't let me get emotional, Lord. But it might affect you emotionally, like what they have to say or what tower collapse is going to affect you and them emotionally. But just know that the devil was in the details, and just know that this person was working hard. But you know, when I go to do good, evil is all around. This person was working hard, so never mind their failure. It's something. It's something that happened. It was a terrorist thing, like. It was somebody who had no territory over messing with this person, but they did it anyway. I was going to go to here. Yeah, that's the Mother in reverse. What's for here? The Rat of Isis playing. That's the Empress in reverse. Here, the Rat of Isis playing. We have the Public Defender. So that's saying here with your spiritual ear, because they're not going to be able to tell you everything that's going on, Capricorn. But you got to understand. Gotta understand, I wanna be a man. I put that on everything I love. I put that on my mama. Baby, you can trust in us. Okay, so this is probably gonna cause you to have trust and faith, because you can't see everything that's going on. But publicly, you might have to defend this person publicly. This person might defend you publicly. Like, this person may publicly come out and tell you that they need help. And I'm feeling like share your opinion. Like, you might have to share your opinion about whatever this is that's happening publicly. Even though it's a rocky situation and it might make you emotional, but it's like you're gonna hear. Like you're gonna hear from the Lord what to say. To address this situation. That's why I say you're gonna have to like be quick, but it's like you're gonna have to be quick with it, like stay on your toes with it, because like I said, this person's shaky. You know what I mean? You don't want them, it's like quicksand. You don't want them to get stuck in the quicksand. You gotta pull them, you gotta figure out a way to help them come out of it. And they're gonna need you to be able to use, like if you're a dancer, you're gonna use your dancer toes. You know, people light on their toes, know how to move around. You may have to figure out how to move around real quick to get to this person. Or to get to this situation before the whole building collapses, because you know, like does the top fall first or the bottom fall first, whatever part fall first, you know what I'm saying, there's a middle, so something can still be established from this situation, but you're gonna have to be a quick responder. And we do have the Empress in reverse. Oh man, I want to say maybe something regarding your mother. It may be something regarding your mother. It may also be something that's like, if you are a mother, like your motherhood at this time is like, I want to say, is not required. So like, what I mean by that is like, you might, you know, when mothers are with their children, they have a respect for their children, that they don't act out of character. You don't do certain things around kids. Good mothers do not. They don't do certain things around their kids. They don't speak a certain way around their kids, because they respect that their children are in the room. They respect that there are other children in the room. They have a respect level for the kids, or even if it's teenagers, they have their respect. But I feel like this scenario, like if it's not dealing with your own mother, I feel like it's gonna be dealing with a situation where you can't like let your motherhood, I'm here like be on display. Like you may have to completely do like a 360 and remember who you were, like before you became a mother. You might have, before you became a mother, you may have talked shit. Like, you may have cleaned up your conversation because you have children. You may have talked shit. You may have put people in their place. You may have jumped in when the water was hot, when the water was burning. You may have done it. And I feel like for this scenario, you probably going to have to do it again. But it's to help somebody. It's like they're probably like, you're probably trying to be mothering and nurturing, and they're like, nah, this is what, like, I want to say down ass bitch. I don't want, not to be disrespectful, but it's like they might be calling on you to do that. What's for divine sunchild? But because of what it is, though, it's something that's gonna touch you and affect you emotionally. It's a lot. It's a lot. So it's like, for divine sunchild, blessings of the sun, falcon. It's the Queen of Swords. It came out in reverse. Man, I just feel like whatever this tower is affected. And if it's not you, as a mother, like I said, or your mother, or it's not the conversation or whatever needs to happen, it's 2 women, it's 3 women, it's women all over the board. I'm trying to see if there's another. This one is a lady too. Oh, man, we have those women there. So it's some women that's being affected, and like, yeah. And they're waiting on somebody probably to publicly say something or publicly help them, or it might be you, and it might be you. I'm here, like, it might be you and your sisters, like, you don't know what's going on, that you're being affected, but they need you to respond, like, ASAP. It's like, get back, like, get back to me ASAP. I feel like this is not a scenario, where it's life or death, but it's just as vital. Blessings of the sun, falcon. But I feel like this is the Queen of Swords. This person don't know how to really communicate and say what they need to say when it's the Queen of Swords in reverse. Like, she will shoot below the belt. She will, like I said, down ass bitch. There won't be a down ass bitch that day. She'll just be a bitch that day. And the Empress. It's like, oh man. It's like, oh man. What else? Goddess of the ancient skies and priestess of the sea, but I still feel like you protected. Change. Yeah, so this is gonna cause for some things to change in your life, but I'm feeling like the life of some women that like, they're all gonna be affected by this situation that is going down. Yeah, it's going down, but they're all going to be affected, and it's like some of them might turn over on their head and not know how to communicate or what to say. That's why you have the public defender. It's like you can hear from the Lord, like, without them even telling you everything, like, you hear and you understand, and that's why you probably can be the only one to publicly speak, because like I said, you know how to carry yourself to where you're not, like, when you with your kids, you're probably speaking a certain way, a certain language, a certain tone, but when you with these people, they see that you have that fire or that tenacity to say things, to let them know that you're not to be fucked with, you're not to be had. That's how I'm gonna say that. But they want you to take that public, like, They want you to take that public, like, that's how they want to, like, groom you. That's how they want you to do that. Because remember, whatever is coming out, you're not going to have time to investigate. You got to be a quick response. So, I don't know, maybe you have to tell your children to hold on right quick, or you have to tell your children, I would say, go entertain yourself, if they have their devices, or go do your work, something like that. But I'm here, like, this is going to bring the woman out of you, Capricorn. Not saying that you're not already a woman, but this situation, that's what our boys done too, is going to bring the woman out of you, because these women right here, they lack whatever it is they need to have. They lack it. And if they don't lack it, this situation is like pretty much exposing that they lack it, but also exposing that they don't have that, because this is entering the fierce belly. They not prepared to enter into their fierceness. They're not prepared to really communicate and do what they're supposed to do to help the cause, to fight the cause. These are people who fight against the wind. That's why we have change here. They might not want to change. They fight against the wind, girl. You know what I'm saying? They fight against the wind. That's a useless fight. But this is what these people are for. Because like this That's the bitch card. This is a bitch for no reason. Like being down as bitch, that's like a rider that come through. This is a bitch for no reason that doesn't want to change. But that's why this Tower is here. It's going to cause people to have to change. But that is bringing about the woman in you. So publicly or when you go out, you can be like this. You're like prepared, ready. You got your suitcase, you got your bag, all your paperwork in line. You got everything you need because you hear. He that hath an ear to hear, let him hear what the Lord is saying. You hear and you understand. It's like this story, like this person ain't even got to tell you everything. It's like a person who, if you call me and your voice don't sound right, I know you about to tell me something I don't want to hear. You ain't even got to tell me. You that type of person. But these type of people right here, like they probably been like, I need more information. I don't know what you're saying. They don't have that first responder in them. It's like a person who's a first responder. They know exactly what to do right then. It's like it snap on for them right away. These people are not first responders. They don't know how to respond to nothing. So they don't know what's going on. Even if you tell them, even if they heard it through the grapevine, they still wouldn't know what to do or what's going on. They'll still be like over here like, I need more information. I need more insight. I need da. They need everything. Get this bitch, I was about to say, get this bitch a damn dictionary, a thesaurus, get this bitch a whole. She need that. That's the person. They need that. These people right here, they need that. And this could be a mother who's probably interfering with you, but like they need that. They need all that. I need to read from the front to the back. You know what the thing is when you have context clues, like you can see, you know, the rest of the story or what's gonna happen, or at least close to what's gonna happen. I'm hearing like a premonition based on what was already said. So based on what was already said, you know what to do and what needs to be done. This is the type of person that before you start talking, they'll tell you like by the tone of your voice or by what you come out and say first, they can tell you whether they ready to receive what you gotta say or they not. They're not gonna let you just go if they know something is off. This is a person who can tell that. So I feel like Capricorn, oh, that was a lot. I hope I explained it. I feel like it's gonna be a first responder situation going on in the life of somebody else. But remember, I did tell you like it wasn't that this person wasn't working hard. You know what I'm saying? It's just every time they work hard, every time they try to turn over a new leaf or something, every time like the devil was right there messing with their emotions. Oh, he said, fucking my vision up. I swear to God, I feel like giving up. Somebody was messing with somebody's vision. They could have been messing with your vision, Capricorn. This could have been all these women messing with your vision, you know, trying to stop your motherhood, stop your growth. And that's why the woman in you has come out or sprang forward. It's like even if all this already had taken place and they knocked you down, whatever they did, you got back up again. That song, get back up again, get back. That's under McClurkin. If you fall, you can rise back up again. So publicly, you came back out like pretty much you look undefeated. Even if they took whatever they took or did whatever they did, you look undefeated. And that's your ancient power. This is power from way back from family, from your ancestors, from your loved ones. They can hear. It's almost like they may have heard the whispers of these people trying to do stuff or formulate a plan or formulate a plot against you, or they could have heard your cry to help these people who were in danger. Like sometimes, you know, God will move for a person just because somebody was crying for you. Somebody was crying for them or somebody prayed for them. Like God might not have wanted to move or do nothing for that person solely because the devil is here. This person could have been in devil energy, but your cries or your concern, that's the word, your concern, is like we got to do something to rev this situation up because now my Capricorn is concerned. I don't want my Capricorn concerned. So that is what this situation is regarding. But like I said, just be on the lookout because somebody, they're going to tell you, they're not going to tell you everything, but you can fill in the blank. And I feel like your first responder is going to be active this week. That first responder, even if it ain't never been in you, you're going to see how much of a first responder you are to situation. It's like first responder. That's the first person people call. We gotta call this person first. You probably the first person people call, or you probably gonna be the first person they get this call. And that's probably why some of the stuff is left off. Because it's like if you just now explaining something, sometimes you can't get all the words right then. You can't articulate it right away. That's why when people do speeches, they have to do their rehearsal so they know exactly what they're saying and how they're gonna say it and when they're gonna say it. It might come out different, but they rehearsed it so they know pretty much what they're going to say. But when you're like a first responder or you the first person somebody communicate with, what is it, your rough draft? They're going to give you a rough draft. That's not everything, but that's what they got at this time. So, what's the angel message? I pray that everything be okay for Capricorn. Like I said, I believe you can handle this. Yeah, it say you are not alone. That's what I'm saying. Like, You are not alone. You've never been alone. All these women, they may be for you or they may be against you. But you're not alone dealing with the situation. And I feel like you might need to let this person know that they're not alone dealing with whatever this is that they're dealing with. Yeah, so that's what I have for you, Capricorn. I do pray that you understood the message, and I do apologize. This from the 7th to the 4th week. I mean, I said to the 4th week. From the 7th, it might go on for 4 weeks. This situation might have to be dealt with for 4 weeks, or it may have been 4 weeks of dealing with this. But this is from the 7th to the 14th. If you were wondering why they didn't tell you everything, or why certain parts were left out, or why it sounded the way it sounded when you received the message, because these people were breaking down, trying to tell you, and they really want you to remain intact and remain suitable, because they know that Queen of Wands, like, that's that fire. That's that fire that come through. But at the same time, she's business oriented. You know how a person can go out there and talk all the noise that they can talk and all the drama, but can't get behind a computer and do that type of work. You can do that. You can get behind a computer, you can get behind a laptop, get behind, get behind a Ferris wheel if you want to. You can get behind anything and handle your business, but you still know how to get down and dirty with the best of them. And that's what they're saying. They're trying to get that woman out of you to do that. I'm here like bridge that gap. So, I mean, I'm not going to go too much into that no more, because like you'll know what to do, because you're the first responder in this situation, Capricorn. So, and that's crazy, got the devil energy, because it is for the Capricorn. But that's what I got for you, Capricorn. I do love you, and I pray that you're able to manage this and make it through this week. Love always.